Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Today spawning in the south, we've got Iran with OKW, Elite Armored, Firestorm, and Overwatch. We got them is Saltman, also with OKW, who has Elite Armored, Breakthrough, and Overwatch. From the north is FinallySomeRest with US forces immediately locking into Infantry, and finally mrdoodoo11 with Soviets Defensive. Rankings wise, I think Iran last known rank was around 25. Saltman currently ranked 13, I think. FinallySomeRest. Oh, I'm 30, I think, and then mrdoodoo11 also 30, but in ones in Soviets at the moment, currently ranked. So maybe a little bit of an edge towards the Axis in this one. Also, like about 5 months old this replay, so a lot of that is current ranks. A bit of wire off on the fuel. Trying to do the cap. And a backfire here on Saltman. Teammates units are going to rotate into the middle to assist him now. So you're not really trying to contest this fuel too much. You get a nice cover position though around the victory point. Sandbags interrupted, some long range fighting. Not ideal for Saltman though, looks like he's going to get charged down here by overwhelming numbers. Meanwhile, a bit of a push down here going on to the cut-offs. They do manage to hold the ground okay down here. Ooh, I think there was a misclick, accidentally retrieve the conscripts instead of the combat engineers. And now the combat engineers could even go down because they're a little bit slow getting out of there. That is bad for mrdoodoo11. Big misclick there. Oh, sandbags up for FinallySomeRest. Overall Axis with superior territory control right now. The engagements were alright for the Allies though. Squad wipe definitely hurting them. There's a 3 conscript, 2 combat engineer from mrdoodoo11. The flamer pop now, but this is a tough position to push into even with the flamer. Gets around the side with this squad. Sending this one in isolated. Need to have that merge on hand. Doesn't have Molotov's ticked. Incendiary grenade has to retreat. Yeah. That's tough. Just so much focus fire damage coming your way.
Mobile command has been set.
Majority of your damage is getting halved or worse or quartered. Have a quick look at the KD. They're on. Yeah, look at that. Really strong. Leading mrdoodoo11. He's got healing now. Pretty close to 2 command points as well. Maybe we've got to see Discus shortly. 2-2-1 on the field for Saltman meanwhile. Good wee burst there.
Back up to full force.
2-2-1 coming in from the other side. Nothing really looking to intercept. Does have anti-tank grenades. Incendiary grenade. Wow, that was really late from Saltman. Squad kind of gets caught out. Tries to jump into cover. It's going okay. Not focusing down on the stern piles though. Now they're getting targeted. You do have to retreat. Go for a bit of a chase and a bit of a body block there. Stern piles in some trouble. A little bit of light cover here, maybe saving the day. Very close call though. Not a bad attempt. That was a bad attempt though, leaving that squad that was back here in the engagement for such a long time. Swooped down with the 221, and now the captain also a late retreat. Oh, that's really ugly for FinallySomeRest. So easily avoidable, both of those squad wipes, so late on the retreats. Up a bar as well. Nice little crush on the wire, clears off heavy cover for usage. It's looking pretty good for the Axis right now after those squad wipes, I will say that. Just got finally on the field for Mr. Doodoo though. These TGs for the Axis. 223 upgraded. Merge is working well for Mr. Doodoo here, but reinforcements are arriving. Maybe could have stayed in the fight like a tiny bit longer with that, folks, but it's fine. Nice burst there from the 223. Here comes a half track. Did he cancel this or something? I saw it on the build at about a minute and a half ago. It's only hitting the field now. Maybe he cancelled it to rebuild a rifle or something? I'm not sure. I think that would have been a mistake if he had done that. I guess that's what happened. So a half track coming onto the field quite late. Well, I mean, it's still a fine timing, 7 minutes-ish, but could have been here a lot earlier. Probably helped the Allies regain control of this area faster as well. A Raketin hitting the field now. So, yeah, maybe could have had about a minute there before the Raketin arrived where the half-track was owning. Oh my god. Oh man. Iran already got Schwer down. Going for overs. Forces away the Raketin out there. Iran did go for a Raketin. As we can see, Mr. Doodoo not really intending to go for a light vehicle. He's going for a lot of units on this tier, considering, you know, he lost a squad or two. Rebuilt the combat engineers. Go for double Dishkas though, which could be pretty strong, honestly, and could probably, you know, do quite a lot of work here before the Axis get towards their mediums. Right now looking good on territory control of the Allies. Oof, these conscripts getting torn up. And yeah, that was not ideal. The Dishka trying to shoot at the stern fire the entire time he was in heavy cover. That was a waste. I think he probably could have held on to this for a good 30 seconds longer with better target prioritization there.
Crew, stand ready.
Okay, we've got M1919 starting to come online. Snip off that wire. Ooh, this could be a bit dicey. Overs are about to pop the LMG. No body blocking though, so I think they're going to be alright. Hey, half-track has been incredibly limited from FinallySomeRest. Needed to get a lot more done than this.
Losing a capture point.
This is here now. It's also got the signal detection, so roughly where the A half-track is when the 223 is nearby. Didn't wire this back off, by the way. Gets out of harm's reach though before the second shot comes in. And this is where a second dish could be really helpful, because the rest of his infantry is rather weak Still ages away from 7-man conscripts. Be mounting a much sturdier defense right here. Instead, Dishka's maybe even going to go down. Suppression though, jamming a lot of damage. But maybe the Dishka's going to go into a death loop there, but suppression saving the day. But ultimately Iran does end up winning the fight. Cancels the tier 3, so you can reinforce everything, it looks like. But yeah, I think a second Dishka would have been a fine choice. Take round again, maybe from the signal relay.
Mobile command has been set. The static post is now in operation.
Pushing in now with the 2 Fox screens. The A half-track coming out. But he's not reversing it in, making some micro mistakes here. Finally some rest. Gets there eventually, but did open himself up to maybe a squad wipe. The A half-track was so late getting there. Going for a 4th rifle squad, by the way. Picked up a pack howie and an AT gun. I wonder if he's going straight into Priest. Could be. A half-track now should be aggressive. He forced away the Rakit, and this should be the green light to really go for broke. Giving the Axis face with it. He's just sitting back here, not doing much. Sort of good timing, like you wouldn't expect a Panzer IV quite yet. So it's a gold window to try and do some damage. He's not taking advantage of it. So yeah, some mistakes from FinallySomeRest with this A half-track usage. Not using it to its full potential. Oh. The amount of damage there was nasty. Finishes off the sandbag finally. The T-gun rolls up, but I think the 223 maybe spotted it, and sandbag quickly polished off by the kitten anyway. Couple misses there. Unfortunate. Tier 4 up now, mrdoodoo11, so looks like he's spending a bit on 7-man upgrades. And is now pulled in a heavy mortar. Looks like he hasn't switched the Dishka targeting. Okay, now it's finally getting some more suppression done, but shooting at the sternpipes from what I could see for a very, very long time there. Nearly opened the Dishka up to getting overwhelmed. We've got the AT gun, second one coming in for FinallySomeRest. Does have Major out as well. Quick look at the KD. FinallySomeRest really suffering mrdoodoo11. Also quite bad. Oh, you know, he's kind of turned the corner now at least. The 7-man conscripts. The Allied KD is horrendously bad. I think largely because this A half-track has just not had an impact. It's really just done one thing this entire game. It's like forced 2 squads to retreat up here. That's all it's accomplished. In 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes being on the field. Trying to cap with that out here, but the crew jumped into cover, so that didn't work. Cheeky grenade there over the wall. Allies have been doing better on the victory points the last few minutes though. They're in the lead quite comfortably now.
All done over here.
Jumps back inside this. And T-34 is going to be the first medium on the game. It's at the same time as this Panzer IV. Improbable given, you know, how grim it looked for the Allies for quite some time there, but they did have a dominant period. All those AT guns left exposed, and this A half track again is just completely out of position. Time and time again. Pushing him now. T-34 there. Do have AT grenades on the conscripts as well. More having to retreat. The red echelon go down here. And now there are kittens pushed in to try and kill off this recruit AT gun. And one lining up. Oh, lost vision maybe. Does accomplish the kill. Yeah, half track locking down the fuel at least. Sherman hitting the field for finally some rest. It's Panzer IV as well for Saltman, interesting. T-gun decrewed. T-34 getting herded back by the Raketin. Comes the Sherman, oh, big heavy mortar shell. That Raketin getting a little bit low, misses its shot. High explosive Sherman coming in. Ooh! Hold on to the AT gun. Sherman switching rounds. The force going to try and polish that off for good, and the Sherman just completely noping out of there. Maybe trying to assist against the Panzer IV on his side of the map. But another AT gun lost. Really bad news for the Allies. Misses that shot as well. Also missing though. So Allies in a bit of a hole when it comes to anti-tank. With those two AT gun losses. Got a Zis hit in the field for Mr. Doodoo. Rifleman waiting on the far edge. Allies could do with their fuel regathered. Is that hoorah into nothing? Panzer IV bullying. Did go for the Panzer Commander, so he's got the extra sight. I think that's why he's blocking off those long-range hits. Out on the far edge. This is a decent idea. Maybe the rifleman could get into some of this light cover though to assist in the fight. I'll stay here too long though. You would expect a rotation of either the Raketin or the Panzer IV. Looks like maybe he heard the P4 in the fog, so he's going to rotate the Sherman as well. It's a decent rear armor hit there. T-34 getting blasted. Panzer IV is also quite low, but there's this going for the other P4 instead. Maybe didn't have sight line of that. Close call on the folks, but they're going to escape. Inviting an incendiary grenade here. But he doesn't throw it. Uh-oh, Pacow decrewed, got two overs running amok in the Allied backline. Is this maybe having his vision blocked by some of these trees? And then bouncing as well. Really up against it here. And no ambo from FinallySomeRest, so he's been making use of his teammates' healing. That's why he's put up the forward retreat. his teammate's base, but that will slow down his reinforce rates a lot. Oh, he cancelled it.
Orders coming through. Watch for my signal.
Where's the major going?
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits?
Okay, he's building an ambo. And he's putting an M1919 on it. Okay. Rebuilding the pack alley. There's still enough for grabs down here. He doesn't need to rebuild it. I'll probably be building an anti-tank gun myself as well. That's where the allies are lacking. You know, a lot of M1919 squads should be good enough in the anti-infantry department, combining up with the Sherman. So the Axis is swimming in team weapons either for the pack alley to counter. Even go for a Scott. He's got some fuel for it. Don't have to go for the priest. But going for double pack allies as well. You do open yourself up to a walking Stuka counter quite massively, and the allies are going to make this comeback. It's probably going to be on the back of their team weapon play. So further extending into an unnecessary team weapon. It's just making the job much easier for the allies. I mean, for the Axis to counter you. Missing there. The 1919 blob working well. Still missing a little bit of vet. Unless they have vet 3. They'll be doing well. Very little damage there, we're kidding. It almost seems like they're targeting the weapon rather than the crew. That was weird. T-34 making a bit of a move. Wasn't on prioritized vehicles though. Don't face the wrong direction. Decided to back away. Maybe there was an opportunity there. Might have ended up in a trade, but it's alright. Have brought the victory points back, but the allies are still in the lead. They are contesting the VP as well. Double mine out here. Usually it's a bit of a waste of munitions, especially if you're trying to save for anti-tank Overwatch. You know, if he gets the squad right, it's a genius move. Doesn't usually work out that well though. Holding on the best they can, but it's a 3-on-1. More and more mine stone. Why? I'm not sure. It's dead. Not like he needs the population cavalry for anything, does he? Get bugged out. I don't think so. So I'm saving for a KT, not too far away from that now. This could be a squad right. P4 drove a little bit too far forwards, but yeah, just got slaughtered anyway. We've hit 2 overs now. A huge accuracy bonus. Sherman trying to get something going down the side, but he just has to be so conservative with his vehicles because he doesn't have any supporting anti-tank for the Sherman. Panzer IV is going to chase him all the way to base here almost. Do have some riflemen that could maybe come up. Some AT grenades. Oh, this pack alley's doing about 1 kill, 3 kills. Oh, not too bad for how long they've been on the field.
Area's ours.
Okay, Jackson about to pop out.
Tank destroyer is. We're losing
So
a
this is
capture
when
point.
they can finally start to fight back. Looks like Saltman also going for the King Tiger, and he's very close as well. So, got to be some big boys on the field for the Axis. The Allies, you know, with 2 tank destroyers, they're in a reasonable position to defend against this. Maybe think of one of the Axis should have gone for a walking Stuka instead. Probably Iran, since he hasn't locked into elite armored, so he's not going to
Squad of infantry.
have the hopefully sight mines. Getting out to safety there. S-35 still chasing a bit. Hopeful. Fox Trinity's doing now getting wiped. Looks like the mines did come into play. Oh, who is dead? To the Sherman, was it? So T-34 actually, I think I heard the T-34 say troops destroyed. It's like a Russian accent to me. Uh-oh. Is this going to get round behind the wall? T-34 needs to get involved in this. Can't let that Vet 2's this go down. Okay, King Tiger hitting the field for Saltman. Jackson on the far side against the P4. Could take a snare here. Couple of good connections. The Rakit is nearby though. Jackson's got to be careful. So has to back away. Rifleman dead in the middle. Meanwhile to the King Tiger it sounded. T-4 does get away safe. Kitten's still chasing. 1919 Rifleman doing very well in this engagement though. Triple cap against the Axis.
Tiger ready. Ready for action.
Oh, it's an LEFH for Iran. Did lock into Overwatch. I still do think a walking Stuka would be a much better option. Especially, you know, against the double pack hounds. The walking Stuka usually farms them, but... Yeah, okay. On top of this, we've still got anti-air on the field for FinallySomeRest, so these planes might not be too successful.
A capture point is under attack.
Tiger rolling in here. Oh, good use of the phosphorus actually. S-35 blasting the KT, but no snaring units up here, so King Tiger continuing to advance. MG goes down. Artillery down now from the King Tiger. Engineers nearly go down. Sherman, Jackson coming in from the side. Sherman's still on high explosive though, whoopsie. Snare, okay, yeah. Engine crit on the KT. 2-1 coming in. The Kitten doing a very aggressive capping maneuver here. And the Panzer IV goes down, the Rakit also falls. The Tiger should be able to limp home with all the smoke providing some cover. All in the planes here, the sector assault. It might not even target anything. Late from a run, random teams, so these things happen. Oh, he's gone for 2 Howies. He's picked up a second one. This one's actually got off to a good start. 4 kills already. So maybe he's barraging here the Soviet units. Maybe get one after the first barrage, I think. So it's pretty good for the LEFH. Let's get a second one now.
Boys, you ready to roll out?
Okay, he's put it into dedicated anti-air mode now. Allows it to have omnidirectional firing. that anti-infantry plane lingering around. FH slamming down out the back here. Still, the Allies have pulled back the lead in terms of victory points. Somehow. Another look at the KD. Iran's still doing very well. Saltman not so good though. Some funny business going on in the KDs though. Maybe some wire adding up some losses somewhere. Doubles this now for Mr. Doodoo. Kind of playing into the hands of the LFH though, going for a second AT gun instead of just going for another SU-85 or T-34. I think that's a particularly good plan from Mr. Doodoo. Jackson is schooling the Tiger though. So far we haven't really seen spearhead mode activated in this KT. It's a good idea to try and spread the pack allies across a little bit to avoid both getting hit by the same LFH barrage. Maybe even the heavy mortar could switch to like an over here style position. Also spread out a little bit. Oh, that grenade, I didn't even see it. Went off so late. Lumbering forward, it's got a fresh rocket in now for Saltman. Still no spearhead from Saltman though. I'm surprised about that. And there's an opportunity for the rifleman to get a snare off there. Okay, yeah. No, that's a regular grenade. It's a tank. Oof. So T-34 run into both of these and goes down quickly. Bit of Katyusha action there though from Mr. Doodoo. 0 kills though. A bit of vet maybe gained from shooting at a vehicle though. So 2 kills, 5 kills still. Cheeky incendiary grenade. Feels like Saltman's just completely forgotten about that spearhead. Oof. Oh, that was a heavy mortar shell, I think. Black Panzer now for Saltman. I think that's a great choice. It's going to be very tough for finding some rest to counter. He's picked up a second Jackson though. You could get a bit of a 3-on-1 going, especially if the Roketten is, forced to retreat by something. Run has a huge amount of manpower, by the way. Not pushing into that final, like 10-ish pop cap limit. Could even build for 10, 12. The tanks are locked. Stuka's 12, okay, yep. For some reason I thought it was 14. Katyusha's 12 as well, okay. Maybe howitzers are 14. 13. I think they got buffed on this stage though. There goes the Roketten again. Good heavy mortar shell. Shoot into the middle, not really hitting too much. He's on the run. Oh, T-34 coming from the side here. Alright, got himself in some trouble. No, the Raketin sits up at a poor angle, doesn't get a chance to fire. There's this out the back here. One of them got a shot in, but it looks like the P4 is going to escape just fine. Volkswagen down for Saltman out on the edge, though. So far, the King Tiger, you know, hasn't had that much of an impact. I haven't seen any squad wipes from it. Well contained by the Jacksons. Got the Major now, and that's a very good vision tool for the Jacksons, so can't afford to lose that. Especially, you know, this commander. Doesn't really have that many vision options. Got the anti-tank Overwatch locked and loaded for Mr. Doodoo for a long time now. Surprised he hasn't let one of them rip. Heat shells active against the SU. Oh, no retreat from the heavy mortar, and then LFH splashdown. And there goes the mortar as well. Some unforced errors there from Mr. Doodoo. I still in control of the VPs though. The Axis have drained quite low. LFH a little bit further out the back here. Oh! So much stuff back here. To catch any of this. Some bit of Katyusha action. Reasonably well targeted. Didn't get too many kills for his trouble, but it's in the warehouse of where it should have been. With better scatter, we've got a lot more there. To retreat the vehicle crew though. Get a bit of phosphorus out now. Jumps the AA half-tricks crew out and jumps back in. But maybe he's going to try to repair this Jackson with this crew. It depends on the advance. SU-85 is pointed this direction though. So that scares Saltman off. We've got the planes ready for Iran again.
T-34 ready for combat.
There's a 4. Some dangerous driving. The conscripts slow on the AT grenades. Here it comes now. What was this? Bounce. Maybe if he connected there, he would have gone in for the kill. He could have pushed in with the T-34 with the anti-tank Overwatch and knocked that out. And SomeRest is now switched over to the Priest, and he's well above his pop cap limit. So by being that far above, he's got almost 0 manpower income now. I think that's if you're above 110, right? You get that massive penalty. Wow. Storm target for Saltman. That's definitely a meme decision there. I feel like a walking Stuka would be a far better choice. Oh boy, Pins with the Ram. King Tiger's in some major trouble. Doesn't have too far to go to get out of the anti-tank Overwatch circle, but the double Jacksons are swarming in. They're missing a few shots here, point blank though. Uh-oh. Tiger on one shot. The anti-tank Overwatch though being spread among so many different vehicles, it's actually not being that effective. 223 goes down. 2 Jacksons and a T-34 though. Uh-oh, Jagdpanzer getting slammed. And this Panzer IV also one shot. He tried to attack around through the building. Would have been much better off going for a chase. I'm not sure why he was so cautious with the T-34. Plenty of opportunities to kill. second plane finally.
Objective secured!
Not a very successful Katyusha there. Still only 5 kills. Looks like this got killed at one stage. I didn't even notice this. Wow. Bad for me. And then rebuilt. Trying to flank. A bit of blocking. Need the Storm Tiger low, but doesn't want to risk the T-34. Oh, but here comes a Sherman from the side. SU-85's coming in. Smoking out to safety with the Sherman though. It's going to block the SU-85's vision. Get 2 on the SU-85 now as well, so it's got the extra health. One extra shot to kill it.
Enemy fire!
Oh! Was it the priest that decrewed? Maybe it was the priest that got it. Here goes the next one. 5 kills.
Where's that coming from?
Usually the priest is not that accurate. Before it gets the Vet 1 creeping barrage. That was a pretty clean kill on the LFH. Ryan still has so much extra manpower he's going to invest into a King Tiger himself. Still got 1,000 in the bank after all of that. Axis need to do something about these victory points though. That is one area where they are hurting. I'm very surprised they have not managed to convert this into more map control. KDs again. Yeah, Iran still with just a crazy good KD. Ouch. Storm Tiger here in the middle. Saltman is quite, you know, small army, especially. Oh, we lost the T-34. Consider how useless the Storm Tiger is often in these exchanges, but. Alright. Axis, I suppose, are having some trouble contesting the middle VP because of these 2 pack howies, and that's again where the walking Stuka would have been the solution.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
There's a 4 holding the far edge, Vet 5. Need to send the SU-85 over there to
Points remain.
really fight effectively.
The assault.
It's going to be a Panzer IV from Saltman. He's not going to hang around for another King Tiger. Guys do have a good number of tank destroyers together now. I mean, a Panzer IV should help the Axis contest this victory point a lot more easily. Creeping its way in here. Doesn't get an opportunity to fire though, it's too slow moving around. T-34 comes in, Iran drops the planes. Oh, and there's anti-tank Overwatch as well. T-34 on 1 hit. Plane's missing on the second pass, a snare. The Panzer IV able to drive out, I think. I think that's the edge of the anti-tank Overwatch zone. T-34 take another pass. Looks like it's maybe out of vision range now. Oh, the anti-tank Overwatch is trying to target the planes that are circling in the area. It's like, why are these artillery shells falling down? That's funny. Still, under 100 points for the Axis. They've stopped the drain now, but not in a comfortable position whatsoever. Stern Tiger though, you know, hiding behind this little shack, looking to do some cheeky shots to try and control the center.
Send your orders. Looks like
Oh, and there goes one, missed it, but conscript down. Good kill from the Stern Tiger, that's pretty much exactly what you want to be doing with it. Panzer a little bit out of position, its camouflage revealed. Panzer IV kind of backing in against the Sherman. Sherman was on high explosive though. Need to switch rounds. Should be fast enough to outrun it here. Wow, that was lucky. Would that have been the kill shot? I'm not sure how much health they had. Rifleman dead to the KT meanwhile. Israeli 5 also fell out the back during all that. Now a T-34 may be in some trouble as well.
rounds complete. Hold fire. One troop.
Oof. Rifleman down to the walking... Wow, okay, well, Rifleman down to the Sturm Tiger. LEIG down to the Priest. But there goes the Panzer IV on the edge, got snared. Gets polished off, good AT gun positioning there for finally some rest. Go back in here, even though Sherman's not at full strength, doesn't have much to worry about now that the P4 has gone down. Still blasting away with that LFH. Panzer trading with the other tank destroyer, comes in for a Faust. Oh, but it got cancelled. I think he cancelled himself though. Good positioning on the Obers. Roasting the AT gun. But then the suppression kicks in. Oh, and the Obers go down. Vet 3A half track. Does fall itself though in that move. Great Yak Panzer work. Jackson coming in from the side here though. Panzer's still at full health and it's got the vet advantage. So if they do go head to head, I think the Yak Panzer would win that one. So that health advantage and the rate of fire bonus as well. 10% reloads. I think it has a slightly faster rate of fire than Jackson anyway. Stern Tiger's there, warding off any allied troops from the middle. Came back in with this really low health AT gun. It's very risky, just a slight sprinkling of damage from the King Tiger will be enough to knock it out here. Stern Tiger raising his barrel, and he let it rip. The AT gun was so low health it does end up going down. Here come double Zist though. Priest going for a bit of a short range attack. Catches the Yak Panzer, gets it low. Jackson missing though. King Tiger's going to come around the corner here. Doodoo does have enough for some anti-tank Overwatch action. Still going to try it here though. I thought maybe he's going to backing up with that T-34 so he could get space through a ram, but that's not the case. Better off cancelling this once you once the target's moved out of the area. Should try to shorten the cooldown. Alright, not a huge deal. Axis in control of both munitions points at the moment, and the Allies, you know, they still do need that munis for the anti-tank Overwatches and try to deny the sector assault planes, which they no longer have anti-air to counter, so it's tough for them right now. Second Jackson on the field for finding some rest again. Oh, gets stunned. Jackson's in some trouble here. Takes some main gun crit as well. Ouch. Oh boy, where's this T-34 going? Suicide mode. He's dropped the anti-tank Overwatch here, but there's nothing to provide engine crits. It's a waste of the activation. T-34 is rolling in. Oh, Jackson could be going down now. Yep, Jagdpanzer picks it off max range. Sterntiger goes down. Whoa, look at this cheeky raketing from the side. The Vet 3 Sherman also falls. Now the plane's coming in from Iran. He falls in some major trouble, and there it goes, cooked off. But the Panzer IV does also go down. So is the Zis now. It's up to a close range LFH, I think. 22 kills on that all of a sudden. 5 Sternpires, look at them, they run through the riflemen. At this range, so much stronger. There go the Ogres now. Yeah, that was not too good for the Allies. They lost 2 Jacksons. Well, I suppose you can't really count this one. In that short window of time, they lost 2 Jacksons, Vet 3 Sherman, T-34, Rifleman, Zis. Good close range barrage there though from the Priest. Forces away the Obers. And Iran lost a Volkskrieger out the side here. Looks like to a Molotov. So Axis are going to be back on the drain here. Tiger's heading out to that side now. He's got 4 Zis. Maybe he recovered that one. I thought this one got destroyed, but I guess he got away with it. It's a lot of AT guns. Panther now for Iran. Tapping out on the edge, so it's a good idea.
Gather round. I smell orders. Send your mission.
7650 versus 5061. Allies a little bit behind. And Iran still has, you know, that Panther about to pop out, so he's going to jump up. He's still got a huge bank as well, so even if he loses his King Tiger, it's just no trouble. He has to wait for the cooldown, that's that. What this T-34 is hoping to accomplish here. His armor working very well for it there. Sherman's going to be the choice for finally some rest. Interesting. It's probably fine. Oh, he's a rifleman. No retreat. This donates the kill. Panzer going hunting for the Priest, I think. Takes a couple shots there though.
We're at 200 points.
Was the Axis setting up the triple cap there for a while. He was sprinting forwards. They got double LMGs now, M1919 and MG34. They're a nightmare to handle. Sounds like one of these guys has got M1919 as well. Yep. 2 double M19, 2 double LMG overs. Comes in for a crush. Forces the retreat at least. Was this barrage? Just singles this barrage. Comes the Panther, but triple AT guns. Pushes that back fast. Oh, Sherman coming down the side. Looking for the over squad wipe. And gets it too. Nicely done. Fresh King Tiger on the field for Saltman. Sherman's backing away down this direction. This is not looking good for his chances of survival. Oh, Jagdpanzer misses the kill shot. What a close call. Jagdpanzer's still very fast. Just gotta get the chance. Max speed. Oh, here we go. King Tiger's in some trouble. T-34 right on top of him. The anti-tank Overwatch is down. He maybe didn't bring this in. Oh, he's pretty well positioned. The T-guns are on hop with shoot. T-34 backing away. No ram. No stun. Panther's in some trouble now. And both the tanks going to survive very low. I think he needed to spend a ram there to guarantee a kill on one of them. King Tiger still rolling through. FinallySomeRest does not have an answer to this King Tiger. That's where Sherman is weaker. It's the next tank from Saltman. This is causing all sorts of trouble in the back line. The LFH coming down out here as well. A lot of repairs required. But the Allies still draining out on victory points.
Crew, get ready.
24 kills. Good grenade dodge. Be a decent spot for a concussive grenade. That's a good idea. Should be a clean win now. Sherman is coming out here though. Oh my god, the grenade cooldown is so fast now. Hit 3. Oh, there's the AT gun wall. Priest getting low though. The Jagdpanzer to back away. The artillery down on their AT guns, forcing them to scatter. Nearly lost his rifle squad running right through it. Clearly focused on the edge. Sherman going chasing after the Sternpire. Probably going to cost him the tank though. Prioritize hold fire rather. Misses the shot. And this is be an ugly escape. The Jagdpanzer are coming into reverse position, but misses his first shot. Sherman does have smoke. He's dropping it down. He's switching on to prioritized vehicles. The smoke maybe doing some work there. He's going to drive back through it, trying to get a bit of a juke going here. It's okay, but the Raketten's causing him some issues. He's going to get away. Well handled. This meanwhile has gone down. They're dropping the planes down in the Allied backline. No anti-air for them this time round. Should be way more effective. Axis capping out on the edge. They're down to just 53. Let's get the neutralize. Maybe 1 or 2 more points. Very low health tanks back here. If there was some vision, these T-34s would be toast. Another T-34 from Mr. Doodoo. He's got just enough for one more anti-tank Overwatch. We're going to need to make that count, the Allies. Feels like they're right up against it. Still recovering from that bad trade in the middle. Really, the Saltman's Raketten, that second Raketten that was out to the side, caused so much damage to FinallySomeRest. So many tanks in that engagement. .31 kills on the LFH. It's been doing okay. I still think the Walking Stuka would have been a much better choice. Here's the Jackson now for FinallySomeRest. Still got quite a lot of manpower spare. Could maybe invest in an AT gun as well, which I probably wouldn't recommend against King Tiger Jagdpanzer. 1 Jackson, 1 Sherman is not going to be enough. Not entirely rely on your teammates here to tank either. Oh, that was a very quick kill.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
Another unit mobilizing. These snares coming in. Yep, on the Jagdpanzer. Got the anti-tank Overwatch drop down as well. Rifleman providing some vision here. But the Jackson's not pouncing. Rifleman continuing to provide the vision. The Jackson's coming in now. Here comes the T-34 as well. Jagdpanzer's low. What was that from the Jackson? Was that an attack round or something? So far off target. T-34 is going to go down here. Jackson's still rolling through. Really wants that Jagdpanzer kill. One more shot required. Sherman misses. Jackson, oh, got blasted by the heat shells and abandoned in base here. Oh, the Sherman's trying to extract itself. Two T-34s go down. Zis overs out the back. And now the Sherman. That did not work out for the Allies whatsoever. Way too many missed shots on that Jagdpanzer. Ouch. Empires did go down as well. Okay, that's something.
Continue the push. They are now at 100 points.
Just insta-rebuy the Ogres though. That doesn't really matter too much. AFH getting some decent shots on the retreating Zis. And the Jagdpanzer's still back there. He didn't stick around. Really need to keep the Sherman back there to get one final shot on it. Would have been safe, I think, with the smoke that was down, but maybe he didn't need to see it get abandoned, so these things happen. Going out to the edge though to do some capping. That's a good idea from Mr. Doodoo. 49 points left for the Allies. Booby trap going off there. So the King Tiger's going to peel off, maybe go out to the side. Oh, he's got that passive sprint now. Very good as a capping tool. Oh, Raketen. A cheeky position here with the camouflage. Priests does get away, and the Raketen was, I think, on an attack move. So packed up. Didn't get a chance for a second shot there. Well, the second shot was super late. Might have been an attack round and missed. Allies are capping in the middle again. 36 points left for the Axis. Bring down the artillery from the King Tiger. King Tiger's hiding behind the building, doing some cheeky attack rounds through the wreckage. Here comes the other King Tiger down the road. Triple Zis right there. No vet on any of these Zis though. Vision for this follow-up. Here goes the Dishka. Goes to the LEFH.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
On the pack arrow now, got the priest blast in the centre. I was trying to prevent the cap. 2 points left for the Axis. The Allies are going to tick under 100. And Tiger rolling in here against the triple Zis, but he drops the artillery down on the Vet 3-1. And this is not going to dodge at all. The Vet 3-1 gets obliterated. Tiger able to skate away. Really needed an engine crit if he wanted to sit still and just blast away there. It's the only chance the AT guns would have had. Oh, man, the game's running really poorly.
The sector is at risk.
Awaiting command. This is our territory now.
Okay, that's
Prepare to move. Field reports indicate the
Cap against the Allies, they're not going to last long at this rate.
Well,
not very well defended though. 2-man over, very weak.
Check station. Get ready.
H on airburst mode out the back. I'm just shredding with the double LMGs. The white phosphorus coming in as well. Looks like the Allies are making a move from the middle. Axis don't have the infantry to prevent the cap right now.
Down to 50 points.
Run top capped. Triple stern pyros. Very fast repair rates. He's coming in from the side with the King Tiger now. Allies did win the fight over here though. Oh, the Raketten's going to jump in to jam the cap. Still 22-41 for the Allies. The clock has stopped now though. Oh, the Jagdpanzer coming in from the side. There goes the priest. And the heat shells. Now even the Jackson's in trouble, getting stuck on his pack. How he goes down. Is this also falling?
Just lost a medium tank.
Allies getting run through the blender here. Attack from every angle. And maybe they've thrown in the towel there.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Work speed here. Yeah, making some oorahs out to the corner. There we go, finally surrender. Oof, close game. Closer than it had any right to be, I think. I don't know how the Axis didn't convert that very strong early KD into more field presence. Really caught themselves in some trouble. I do think Iran going for double LFH and rebuilding one of them when one of them died was a mistake. I think the walking Stuka would have been far more successful. I mean, those pack howies were still around until like maybe just like 2 minutes ago. So yeah, I think that was a pretty big mistake. FinallySomeRest, you know, it didn't make good enough use of that AA half track during the early game. Woefully underutilized. Could have helped the Allies out a lot more in terms of territory during that 7 to 15-ish minute mark when the Panzer IV starting to hit the field. There's just one Raketen. You don't have that much to be worried about. But yeah, ultimately it was the moves, the dives from the Allies that didn't quite work out. The AT gun positionings were generally pretty good from the Axis during those attacks. And the Allies just didn't quite do enough damage. Too many misses and bounces and stuff. Didn't quite work out. Not enough engine crits catching units in anti-tank Overwatch. I think mrdoodoo was underusing RAM. Only saw one RAM, I think. It led to the King Tiger kill around here. The whole game. Maybe should have pulled the trigger on a couple more of those. But yeah, GG. Good job there from the Axis holding on. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.